Our next presentation will be from Dr. Patricia Rincon and Dr. Jim Salas. Dr. Rincon is the head of dance in our MFA program in choreography, and Dr. Salas is a distinguished professor in our Department of Family and Preventive Medicine, and this is a talk I'm really looking forward to hearing about on dance and health.
Good afternoon. Dance has always been part of life. It has been in every culture and dance traditions. Dance was part of daily life in past times, a source of regular physical activity. In fact, today, James and I are going to be doing a duet on medicine and dance. Unlikely partners, but it works. This is new research that we're developing. It's very exciting, and there are challenges to this. We're exploring each other's dance moves, so to speak. So this is our first presentation in this new research. Today, dance is alive, but it's marginalized. We emphasize watching performances rather than participating in them. Many dancing opportunities take place in nightclubs, which don't lend themselves to wholesome environments. Dance is becoming less common in K-12 education processes. We barely see them sometimes. Students are coming out of K-12 with no experience whatsoever in dance education. One who does not see movement, the arts, dance, does not explore that in their education in further life. Any exposure to any art is essential. Where is dance in people's everyday experience? Everyday experience matters. It matters how we live, how we look at life, and how we share a daily experience. Does the decline of dance matter? It matters for physical activity. Dance provides physical activity for everybody for a millennium. This comes at a time when overall physical activity is declining due to industrialization, technology, and auto-dependence. How can we re-engage in new rituals of daily dancing? The ultimate goal is to use research to reintegrate dance into daily life. We could study strategies such as dance classes in neighborhood parks. YouTube and social media can make dance leaders available worldwide. Use technology so everyone can create dances and try out dances created by others. Create participatory dance events supported by local businesses to attract foot traffic. These are just some ideas. We have the opportunity to develop new strategies to engage society in moving daily. You don't have to be a dancer to move. Using the flash mob concept, it's an activity that can happen anywhere with anyone, which is fun, easy, invigorating, and healthy. Research on dance for health. An action-oriented research agenda needs to be developed. Evaluate diverse strategies for bringing dance back into daily life. New models of research to connect community leaders, dance educators, and participants. Business models need to make effective dance promotion strategies sustainable. This research offers an opportunity to redefine dance, to build community by engaging people worldwide, to reconsider the definition of dance, public space, and community, to make dance accessible to more people, inspire creativity, and change perspectives through community dance experiences while becoming more healthy. To encourage the engagement of dancing to take place in parks, museums, street corners, schools, workplaces, community centers, offices, and just about anywhere you can imagine.
So, is this really important? And I would say that the fact that physical inactivity is the fourth leading cause of death worldwide makes this important. That there's a universal, ancient practice of dance that we are losing creates an opportunity for us to bring that back and help solve this problem that we see not only in the developed world, but in lower and middle income countries too. because you can, as you can see, most of the deaths from physical inactivity are taking place in lower and middle income countries. So it's truly a worldwide problem. And the solution to this serious problem, as we see it, is more fun. And dance is a much more attractive type of activity than running on treadmills to most people. Because there are infinite forms, and you can certainly find something that appeals to you. You can use your whole body and avoid overuse injuries. It can be a platform for creativity that people can share with each other. And you get bonus social and mental health benefits from doing this as well. So, and this is a great time to reintegrate dance into the lives of everybody. And so we propose to create a research program on dance and health that would cut across many sectors, many disciplines, and here are just a few. Obviously, dance expertise. There's a whole world of dance that has not intersected well at all with the world of physical activity and public health. So this is a chance to bring these together, which is not happening anywhere in the world. And also information technology. We have some ideas about that, about how to use technology to promote a non-technological activity, and business to make this a sustainable effort to make dance a business. So the research would answer the question, how can the contribution of dance to health and quality of life be maximized? And I just want to end, if I can, by saying that this is what we would propose. To convene a working group on dance and health by convening people across the campus and have some time to build relationships and learn languages of each other, to develop a research agenda, to write research proposals, and also establish new interdisciplinary and participatory courses. And so that we can develop new models of dance participation to implement on campus and beyond. And we thought we would do our first experiment right now. Right, Pat?
Yeah, why not? First of all, we all have to stand up to gauge your bodies. Please enjoy it. You will enjoy it. We're going to bring our arms up in the air like we don't care, and just wave them around. We're going to shake some energy up through our bodies. Yes, good. Turn to a neighbor, any neighbor, and bow. Hello, how are you? Say hello, yes. And turn to your other neighbor, hands on the hips. Hands on your hips, yes. Turn to the other neighbor and say yes. Yes, we want medicine, we want dance and health to be together. Yes. Yes, it's very important. Okay, and come back to center and reach your arms to the sky and lean and reach your arms to the other sky and come back to center. Bring your arms together and clap. Now, don't you feel better? You should do that every day, about 10 times a day. Thank you.
Well, that's awesome. That's outstanding. This is so exciting. It's something that seems so intuitive, but no one has done this before. It seems like there could be so many benefits. I'm just curious of what would be some of the specific kinds of proposals that you have in mind of things you'd like to study from a public health angle.
Just a couple of ideas. One would be a thing to start with is how active are people in different kinds of dances, and this is something we've started to look around. But we're really wanting to move society forward and to look for opportunities to mainly evaluate new strategies to reintegrate dance. So as Patricia was talking about, providing dance classes in public places, marketing those, and seeing what we could do. We would like to try to convince business owners or people that run shopping districts or main streets to sponsor dance events as a way to attract people to come in, have a good time, and create foot traffic that might generate their business. We see this as a potential model. So maybe there's people listening in the School of Management here might be interested in that. A couple of ideas.
Great. Other questions or thoughts?
Too fast. Is it possible that one can develop very innovative programs in which slow eating, stopping at satiety, is integrated with the physical activity?
Well, I think it's a great example of dance is social. So we create a social system, can be that we meet in the quad, and we move, and we have a bite to eat, and then we move some more. So these gathering places open opportunities for not just going in, sitting down and eating, but actually sitting, communicating, socializing, and moving would be one. Mm-hmm.
There are very many different types of dance styles in the world. And have you thought about thinking that maybe there's different types of dances might help with different conditions and how you might study that?
Absolutely. So another discipline to bring in might be physical therapy, right? And so knowing the limitations or conditions that might limit movement, and to bring that to a dance instructor and say how to make physical therapy more enjoyable. So that might be one way to look at it.
Here in the back, how are you going to overcome the problem that white men can dance?
Everybody moves. You're moved right there. You stood up, you moved your arm. That's how we build choreography. Everybody moves, and these are again are social notions that white man can't dance. So I think we need to break those stereotypes, and the more we can bring movement into the everyday, we're going to be able to do that.
And I would say to create an accepting atmosphere for people. So hopefully you felt comfortable getting up and moving for a minute and weren't too self-conscious. So we're in a sense, one of my agendas is set the bar lower. Not everybody is going to be a fantastic dancer. Not everybody is going to be a professional dancer, but anybody can enjoy moving. And so that becomes the goal.
My initial question was how to overcome embarrassment, but I guess that was already asked, basically. So that's an actual barrier, I would imagine. But also, as another question is that, do you have plans for integrating, psychology or psychiatrists or sociologies regarding, say, for well-being or for, before and after, or with families or, interactions in that way?
I'm a psychologist, so that's pretty natural for me.
Yeah.
So yes, there's so many elements that can be brought into it.
How is dancing comparing to like yoga and like a Chinese martial arts? Have you think about this way of?
Okay, so there's different purposes and different functions of movement, and yoga and let's say Tai Chi don't burn a lot of energy, but they create relaxation. They improve range of motion. They have other health benefits. So that's the beautiful thing about dance. Again, there's infinite forms, and they can have different purposes.
It's also a multi-age. My mother's 88 years old, going to be 89, and every time she hears music, she starts salsa dancing. That's her movement, and it's very important for us to all connect with the form that is comfortable for our bodies and make us feel good while exercising.
So when you had us all up, how did you resist the urge to keep us from doing the Harlem Shake?
I did consider it. That'll be our next talk, our dance.
this question is similar to some of the other questions. I did not see a picture of Maori war dance, and I was working in Qualcomm before I came to UCSD. And we had a whole bunch of people, many of them with 2 left feet, and they made us all do this Maori war dance. And I think it had some effect, I don't know. But the kinds of projects that you would do, could you actually look at their adrenaline levels before and after the dance and see how long it lasted for the exam duration or something like that?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, really the sky's the limit. That's why, we want to bring together the different ideas, meld them together, and develop really compelling research proposals that hopefully will lead to more action in society. So sky's the limit, and sounds like you want to join.
One more question here.
So I want to encourage you to encourage us to integrate dance into class more often. We get our students to stand up in physics class and move and replicate processes and ideas. And I think that's one place we can start here with our students. We talk about, think, pair, share, and all these different technologies, but we can just get people to move. That might actually help a lot.
Absolutely. Well, this morning I did a undergraduate lecture, and began with 10 minutes of physical activity. We taught them a little bit of hip hop. And so one of the things we've talked about is starting local, making UCSD an active dancing place. And we have lots of ideas to start with to make dance more accessible, make it a normal part of life instead of something strange, weird, and marginalized. Okay. All right. Thank you, Susan.